LeBron, good pass interior. Russ gets denied. Russ goes up. Down goes Russ, and he's hot. He's hot at Collins. He's pointing fingers. LeBron trying. Oh, look at Russ. Ouch.
Yeah, he's got some blood running down his forehead.
Boy, we did not see that blood until
he rejected, but he stays right there with it. Then he makes a head fake, and when coming down, Collins hits him across the forehead with the elbow, and that's kind of what upset Russ.
The prior foul is under review for a potential flagrant foul.
And as always, they look at the plays, especially when players jump up and go after another player. And as a result of all the blood, I would assume they would call this a flagrant one.
Boy, Russ knew he was hurt. Russ took exception to it. And it's about as hot as you're going to see him get.
For the Pistons to come from behind here. Cade to inbound. Beasley rises. Giannis blocked the shot, and it was not a foul. With 1.5 left. Giannis trying to shake hands with Malik Beasley, who did not want to shake his hand.
Oh, he got him. He came down on his face and then shimmied. So yeah, I can see why. You got a taunt there.
I guess Greeks can shimmy too.
Yeah. Hey, listen. To the victor go the spoils. Giannis is going to win this game, so he gets the last laugh on that one. But what a game! What a game! What a game!
What a finish! And now there's one game left. It's on Sunday. Tennessee Ransom stepping between Giannis and Malik Beasley. Looks like a double tech.
He's doing the Dikembe, the late great Dikembe Mutombo finger wag at Beasley. He's shimmying with Beasley. Beasley's thinking about the shot that they needed that he couldn't get, and not the time to have to go through that. Get out of my face, George.
Yeah. Too bad Giannis didn't get fouled. I would have bet he wouldn't have made the free throws.
Sohan knocks down another. How about that? Jeremy Sohan, a 19% three-point shooter, has hit twice.
Yeah, I love it. He hits a couple threes, start throwing up the three fingers, I always find it funny. This was coming.
And now Morris and Sohan getting into it, and Collins as well.
That was coming. There we go. There we go. The playing well. So basically, what happens is a player wants to start chirping a little bit. A veteran like Morris wasn't happy. He's all right. I got you. And the first chance that Morris got to do to set a screen and do some things, that's what he did.
Oh yeah. And Jeremy Sohan
I'm okay with.
Yeah.
I'm okay with both of the actions. It's like, oh, you're going to hit me? Well, then you're coming down with me. I got no problem with that. And it really happened, it happened probably about a play and a half before that. After he hit a three, he saw him chirping, and Morris was like, okay, I got you. And then the first time you see the screen happen, you're like, oh, well, there it is.
Upon review, after the offensive foul is called on Morris, we have a flagrant foul penalty one on Sohan for the unnecessary takedown of Morris. During the altercation after the fact, there was a dead ball contact by Morris with the pusher Collins. A technical foul has been assessed to Morris.
Wolves finding a way. Conley for three. Cash!
Oh, no. Don't do it, Jaden.
Well, it's Schroeder, the instigator there, as Conley fired the three. Schroeder taking exception. We'll take another look at it. And McDaniels defending his point guard.
He was, but I didn't want him to get into a dust-up. Dennis Schroeder definitely was out of pocket right there.
Well, Dennis Schroeder does not want to fight.
He does not. Watch the bottom of the screen here as he pushes Mike and hits him.
Now, this is ridiculous from Dennis Schroeder. I can understand if it's the game clock winding down, but it's the shot clock winding down.
So he's got a problem with Mike Conley trying to shoot a three from the slot when they're up big. So I mean, that's
that's ridiculous.
Not better makes it worse, but he was protecting his point guard right there. I mean, that's ridiculous by Schroeder.
Jim Pete, I'm shooting that. I'm not taking a 24-second shot clock violation.
No doubt. That was the same thing that happened in that Golden State game with Charlotte.
Yes.
When they took the shot, because there was going to be a shot clock violation, and the Golden State player, and I forget the player's name, but he took the shot at the end, and you know, they had a problem with it.
A physical taunt, technical foul on Dennis Schroeder for Brooklyn. Also a technical foul on Brooklyn's Dorian Finney-Smith. For Minnesota, there are also two technical fouls. That will be on Alexander and McDaniels. All four technical fouls offset. The basket counts. It's Brooklyn ball on the baseline after any made basket.
Well, no free throws. It feels like a win.
Yeah, it feels like a win. It does feel like a win. I think
and Conley escaped any technical. We weren't worried.
Dennis Schroeder should have been ejected.
He should have been ejected.
So again, there's Finney-Smith and there's Alexander Walker.
Achua, Batum battling. Achua's in the lane, got to get it out. DiVincenzo runs right into Batum. And we got a tussle. We got a tussle on the baseline. As DiVincenzo takes Kelly down to the mat. And now Achua and Reed pushing each other a bit. But the Sixers coaching staff and security quickly out there to get in between these long-time rivals. Take another look at what happens.
So there's contact, he falls, and then, not quite sure what DiVincenzo was trying to do there.
Well, I think, as we know from all sports, you're never happy if a player is standing over you. But Kelly wasn't purposely. He was going for the steal here and then ended up on top of him. And then Dante wraps up both of his legs, and that was a good leg takedown. I mean, as far as wrestling is concerned.
That's like 2 points with the reverse.
Exactly.
That's really impressive.
DiVincenzo and Hartenstein for New York have been assessed technical fouls. However, Reed for Philadelphia has also been assessed a technical foul. Philadelphia will shoot 1 free throw and retain the ball on the side with 14 on the shot clock.
Wow, they're lucky.
Unexpected result here.
Did not get thrown out.
They're extremely lucky.
Up the floor comes Gordon as we cross the 5-minute mark. Green plays it brilliantly. Oh boy, those two not to be separated. It has been brewing between those two. Hit with technicals on Sunday in Game 4. You saw Gordon flick the basketball on to Draymond, who was lying on his back. Personal and a technical on Gordon. And Steph Curry, who missed 4 free throws in a game on Sunday for the first time in his career and was second in the league in free throw accuracy this season, misses the tech.
Well, right there, Aaron Gordon just kind of threw the ball on Draymond Gordon's chest as he was on the ground, and obviously he's going to be called for that right there.
Well, this is what occurred as we went to the break at the quarter. Mason Plumlee and Bones Highland. Plumlee clearly not happy with what had occurred. Defensive breakdown that he felt late in that quarter. And it speaks to really kind of the the tension that is going on right now on that Clippers bench because of what they need to have happen.
Ingles now passes it up, kicks it. Portis passes it up. Holiday passes it up, and Holiday drives and finishes.
With that left hand again. And now we've got an altercation.
Lopez and Anunoby here, Coach. And boy, there is a lot of contact. Arms being held, bodies being held. It's a scary spot over there in amongst the fans and the photographers.
Well, both teams did a great job of keeping their players on the bench, so there won't be a problem there.
Oh, Lopez grabbed his headband. Took Trent's headband off as he had him in the clutches. And Anunoby coming over to help his teammate right there. That looks like this one is going to be started with Lopez. And the officials were certainly want to go take a look at this. You can't take somebody's headband off.
I wouldn't think so.
That's for you to take off.
It started with Trent holding him, but that's a basketball play, and they just missed the call. You don't see Brook Lopez.
The previous play is being reviewed for a hostile act.
A hostile act. So I guess taking the headband off is a hostile act.
In basketball terms.
After reviewing the play, during the hostile act, a number of technical fouls were assessed in this order. Anunoby is assessed a technical foul. McGlure is assessed a technical foul for Toronto. A technical foul for Lopez on 2 separate acts. He's been for 2 separate acts, so he ejected from the game.
Like a fish inside. He's flopping around. Is that what you...
There's a foul on Brooks.
Well, Terrence Shannon comes right into the game. I mean, first possession gets in there. Nasri kicks it out to him. He had to reach down and grab that thing to the lefty finish. Love it. Teammates were pumped. Yeah, look at that. Look at that.
Been putting in the work. Alexander Walker over to Reed. Loads, fires, no good. Easton the board.
Oh my, oh my. Dylan Brooks is just trying to get him to the head.
Crowd rises to his feet. They love the animosity. This is a Bruin rivalry. Brooks gets under the skin of everybody. And got tied up with Ant coming down the floor.
I mean, Doka calls timeout. And Dylan Brooks and Jayshawn Tate have a similar idea. Get him to the head of Anthony Edwards and distract him.
That's not a lot there, Jim.
No. Let's go back to Jayshawn Tate at the end of the first quarter, Michael.
Right side of your screen.
Yeah. Trying to get the head of Anthony Edwards here. So now something that was a little smoke has now become a smoldering fire.
So they called a double foul and a flopping call.
That's the way you handle that situation. Great call by Curtis Blair. Dylan Brooks tries to draw a foul on Terrence Shannon Jr. Watch this. Tries to pull him and then flops down right here, and then Curtis Blair calls it. The fans love it. Great call, Curtis Blair. That's how you
Great call, Curtis Blair.
It's a good refereeing crew too. Matt Myers, great referee. Justin Van Dyne, veteran guy.
The talking continues.
James against Brooks. 10 to shoot. They clear the area. Back in. LeBron. Everybody stays at home, and LeBron makes them pay. 66-52, 16 for James, and a timeout called by Memphis. And some words exchanged with Brooks walking the other way. LeBron James had something to say.
Well, he said, take all 2 of these right here for talking a lot. They said, I'm going to give you some more, and it's going to be fun to watch.
Lamb staying with them. Killian Hayes, elbow jumper, rimming out. Draymond had the box out. Nobody come and got the ball. He took Stewart out of the play, but nobody could grab it. Bogdanovich, Sadiq Bey, an open 3, perfect. And now, Isaiah Stewart and Draymond Green. Remember, Draymond already has 1 T in this game. They came together.
Ed Malloy boxed out Draymond.
So you can have a Warrior timeout down 5. And Ed Malloy did a good job separating those players right away. Big offensive rebound. Isaiah Stewart grabbing onto Draymond, and then cooler heads prevailed. Draymond had the perfect box out. Isaiah Stewart grabbed his jersey. So then Draymond's like, well, I'm going to grab your jersey. Well, then Isaiah Stewart got even rougher, grabbed his jersey and pulled him. And Draymond, immediately, he knows he has 1 technical already. He just diffused the situation.
Here's a replay review. We have double technical foul. One on Green. That's 3 second technical foul.
Yeah, Draymond doesn't even know that he's going to be ejected.
Yeah, he's still on the court.
And I don't think Steve Kerr knows this is happening either.
Well, that's unfortunate. Because I actually thought Draymond showed restraint, and now he's walking out.
Yeah, this is really unfortunate. Because,
you know what? I think Isaiah Stewart knew what he was doing.
Pump to the heart in the chest, because this took a little extra to win this one tonight.
Something's going on in the corner over here.
And the Pacers, look, there is Giannis.
Giannis going to the locker room.
Going into the locker room.
Don't ruin a great evening.
No.
The drama continues. I thought we were done.
The Pacers just left the court without shaking hands with the Bucks. And
there was something going on with Halliburton. I saw Chris Middleton talking to him. Giannis ran over. The Nassers came and got Giannis. Had to kind of pull him back. And then Giannis, somebody said something from the tunnel. It appeared. And then Giannis sprinted in the tunnel toward the Pacers locker room.
And Giannis comes back out of the tunnel.
I heard it may have something to do with the game ball. Giannis wants the game ball. I think the coach for the assistant coach for the Pacers maybe make sure he's going to get it.
This is not how we thought that this night was going to end.
Well, here, the security guard Danny, the coaching staff need to be out here and get Giannis off the floor. This is just, too much extracurricular stuff going on with the potential for it to escalate into something else. There you go. I mean, he likes to give praise and tribute these kinds of moments to his father, Charles, who passed away a few years back. And I'm sure when he had a big game that year he died, he scribbled like, "This is for you, Daddy." I think he had 40 points or something, his first 40-point game. So this is a special moment for him. But again, you got to be careful with this kind of stuff.
Nice show and go by Christopher, and then airmails the pass. Monk was fouled by Matthews, who impeded the path, and Matthews all up in his grill. Monk not trying to hear that.
Well, that escalated quickly.
Monk letting everyone know he's no punk.
Lakers, who have beat them on this homestand, but this is what it was. A foul by Matthews right there, and then Malik just pokes the ball out.
That's all he did, yeah.
He pokes the ball out of his hands. Obviously, Matthews not happy about that. Malik not backing down.
Yeah, that was a foul clearly on Matthews. Malik didn't hit him. All he did was punch the ball loose. And I always say, don't play sports if you don't want to get your feelings hurt, man. Just play on.
But a nice hustle
yes.
by Malik, because he really could have just let them chase that down. It was going to be the Kings' ball anyway, because it would have been a backcourt, I believe, because I don't think they were going to give it. It wasn't deflected by the Kings. He just mishandled the pass.
We see that Garrison Matthews and Malik Monk engage, and they don't ever disengage. They have both received one technical foul and are ejected. Additionally, Metu for the Kings was given a technical foul for being an escalator, and he is ejected. Additionally, Tari Eason of the Rockets came in, and he was an instigator, and he will be ejected.
Nice run the other day. Coach Vogel said, I put him in the starting lineup because he had not played that many minutes, and he deserved it. And this is going to be, oh, look out. Markieff going after Boogie. Whoa. Something really incited Markieff Morris. And he's still going after him. He's not letting this go at all.
Well, what he's going to let go is some change. Not always, but a lot of time it happens off the ball. As you can see, Markieff gets called, and then Boogie gives Markieff a shoulder and a forearm, and Markieff really didn't appreciate it at all. So he retaliates, and we'll probably have them review this and see if they get both players with technical fouls.
So Cousins was sticking up for Jay Sean Tate, and then